Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are getting into Destinies by Lucky Duck Game. Uh, little backstory. Backstory time. Hey Kate, how's it going? Pull up a chair. Backstory time. Um, Rob from Rob's Gaming Table and Mel, I kind of chatted with them because they played it previously last week. And I was asking them, hey, who are y'all going to use? Because I've been avoiding spoilers like the plague, and I wanted to get into it as well. I mean, I had the game, and I'll talk about that in a second. But I had the game as well, so I was like, okay, the character that you two aren't going to play, I'm going to play. So Rob chose the Mel chose the huntsman, Rob chose the noble, which left the witch for me to play. So if you want to see their playthrough, I'm sure you well know who they are. But go to Rob Gaming Table, and they have a playthrough of Destinies plus a massive amounts of other content that they've created for you to view and enjoy. So check them out and see how they go. But I'll be playing the witch today because I'm going to be the best witch. And I had no idea what they played. I didn't watch any of it because I didn't want any spoilers. So all I've done so far is watch the how to play from Rodney Smith that you can see on his channel, as well as read some, not all, of the manual. So we're going in blind together, and we're gonna figure it out and have some fun. But before we start, I want to give a huge, massive shout out. Jason Keene, he is the reason I have this game. Jason pledged that I missed this Kickstarter, didn't even know about it, didn't even know it was a thing, and he contacted me and said, hey, I've got a copy of this. I want you to stream it. I want to see it on the stream. So, Jason, thank you so much. He sent me this. Plus, he sent me the expansion content, Sea of Sand, and the myth and folklore one as well. So, like, I've got it all in. Which, thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate it. Thank you to my Patreon members. I appreciate you so much. Jason, the Patreon, awesome. So is just the rest of my wonderful Patreons are. Thank you, my YouTube subscribers. I'm closing in on the 400 sub mark, narrowing the scope down, getting closer and closer. So I'm starting to think of something cool that I can do to celebrate that 400 mark with you. But we will do that for sure. Yeah, cool. Let's get some information. Get down on the table. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Pull chair. All right, Destinies 8.4 in Board Game Geek, and it came out this year. Thematic 149, overall ranking 1028, which is pretty interesting for a game that just came out this year. 1 to 3 players, best play 2, but I'm going to be playing true solo with my one character. About 90 minutes to 150 minutes. That's interesting. Age about 14 plus. Look at the weight, though. Look at the weight on 400 hours of Mage Knight. That's true. Look at the weight on this complexity rating, a 1.96. The weight is low, and I think this is an entry game. Like, for people who want to get into the deep lore games and kind of feeling off about it, this is an entry game for them. And from what I've heard, it's gotten some good reviews. I mean, it's got an 8.4. It's gotten some good reviews. Out of 1.2 thousand rating, 8.4. That speaks a lot. And Rob, have good timing. My flags just posted pictures of new stock, and this was included. Buy it, Kate. Buy it now. Buy it all. Designer Michael Golbiowski and Philip Milunski, if I said that correct. A wonderful group of artists who came together to put this on there. Caroline, Magdalena, and Eric. And it is published by Lucky Duck Games. So, yes, buy it fast. Buy it quick, buy it all. All right, let's get down to the table. This is an app-driven game for people who are curious. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be playing it on Tabletop Simulator. That's not what I'm doing. It's app-driven, so if you've ever played Descent 2nd Edition, Imperial Assault, Mansions of Madness, this game is like that, where it's app-driven. But the app is light, so I don't mind it. So let's get that. All right, so the table is blank with stuff, but we've got the app. Shipping worries you? I just bought Shadows of Killforth because Shadows of Kilforth. Yes, you will love it. Shadow of Kilforth is fantastic, and if you could get Velrate, that's fantastic too. So we've got the Destinies app here. I have it on my iPad, which you can see right here on the table. My old tiny iPad Mini, but it's running. And what's really cool is that it always checks for updates, and I think it's modularized, so it just downloads what you're playing, so it doesn't bloat your your disk space with that stuff, your flash drive with that stuff. Foreteller in the future, if they make this game in Foreteller, I will lose it because this I in a good way, in a good way. I want every game to have Foreteller audio on it and narration. All right, so let's get into Destinies. As you can see, I haven't selected a single thing. I am brand new. There is an introduction to read. And when I started reading this introduction, you know what came to mind? Skyrim's intro. Like, you should have acted. They're already here. So it says, you'll see why. The prophets speak of the angel of death and his descent upon the earth to bring forth the end of days. There will be omens heralding his arrival, they say. Divine punishments shall be brought upon the sinners, and with them, one by one, the seals of the apocalypse will be broken. And while famine, pestilence, and war scourge the land, there will still be hope. The chosen few, their fates intertwined with heaven's designs, will be given power to shape their ordeals and bring onto others both punishment and salvation. Their deeds will be the testament to the will and strength of the mortal. As pests devour the fruit and the grain, and the plague lays low noble and the poor alike, as the holy maiden brings the flame of war to her enemies, the angel of death watches and judges all. May he deem those destined souls worthy, or if not, all shall burn. So in their language, he's known as Dovahclean. Alright. Destinies, we've got. Take part in the stories of the fated few, chosen to shape the events leading to the final judgment. Embrace your destiny and maybe find salvation. So we're starting with the starter one, and these are all supposed to be taken in order. So we were going to start with Nature of the Beast. And see, gotta download it. I told you, didn't do anything. Ooh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Hopefully the network isn't down. My network works. Does it down? No, my network's up. As you can see what's on my desktop, right? I play these games. Close it. Oh, that would suck. That would be a short stream. There we go. It's like, what the who? App life. It just happens. Like I said, we're going through this together. Alright, let's play. We are going Explorer Solo. It was a duck. when I see stuff that says like it was a dark night, I think about Pee-wee's Big Adventure. You know, like Large Marge on a night just like this. It was a dark night in the dead of winter when the terrible howl resounded for the first. No strangers to wolves, the men quickly assembled a hunting party. The few who remained, bloodied and terrified, spoke of a monster, a werewolf hungry for human flesh. Why can it be like the townsfolk turned to the mayor, once a famed warrior, but they found his house dark and abandoned. Did he abandon his kin to the mercy of the monster? Or had some other dark fate befallen him? As the beast prowled the woods, many wondered, what does it want? Where did it come from? What? The air speed of a laden swallow. And most of all, how to put an end to this nightmare. But there were a few who knew their fate. There were a few who knew their fates were, for various reasons, tied to the monster. And so the threads of destiny become interwoven for the first time. Who are we going to play with? I will not make suggestions as I saw the playthrough Saturday. Only no sacrificing dogs. It It's the window into Kanji's soul. So we're going with the witch through solo. All right. So let's see. We get a standard setup. We get 1 gold. We get 3 effort dice, which I'll show you in a second. It's all behind this. But we also see those numbers on the left: intelligent, dex, and power. We get these lovely little tokens that you see here that I'm showing at the side of the board, and we fill those in. And I will fill those in. Let me hide this so you can see that setup before we go on. And we grab the mini, which I did. So back to the table. We've got for intelligence 4, 7, 11, and 12. For dexterity, we have 5. These are basically success markers. And like I said, when we get into checking stuff, I'll explain it all. Let's just get through stuff. 12. She's not strong. She's got a 5, 7, 11. Okay. We take our main dice that we put right here in the center. These are our effort dice that are at the side. And we get 1 coin. And we get character bonus. Take a talisman card. So you have this deck of cards that you don't shuffle. How many minis would you say there are? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 31. There are 31 minis in this game. Hey, Drowsy, how's it going? So you get this deck of cards that you do not shuffle ever. They are numbered, as you can see here at the bottom. We just need to go through and find number 6 and give it to our witch. Just grab that, and then we can turn it over because this is our starting piece, which is a talisman. So it says a talisman, it's a charm. If we sell it's worth 1 gold. It has a scan, which we will be scanning stuff. Plus 3 successes in a test where you got 0 successes. So we can use this to get an auto success. This goes in our inventory, which is right here, and they're slotted, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how much we can hold. We grab her mini, which is ridiculously tiny. The minis are super tiny, super tiny. That's her. And we have the witch, which is here. The witch is here. Okay. And you can see the app here, right? I'll pull it back up when major stuff. Did every player take their starting item skills? Yep. Game progress is automatically saved at the start of each game. Save games can be loaded by selecting a previously played scenario and pressing resume. The western part of town, the church welcomes all. The town hall is locked and barred. Place tile 2 face up as indicated. This is tile 2. You know how I know it's tile 2? See the bottom right? That's tile 2. That's the town. So that is our starting board. Okay. We've got the church. In these days of cold and blood, the church is a beacon of hope. We need to place the priest. If you don't mind, I'm just letting you know, like, as I lean, you'll see stuff coming out from my shoulder. I hurt my back, so I'm kind of sitting on a heating pad because it hurts really bad. So we grab the tiniest token that you've ever seen in your life and put this here on the church. Okay. Then we get the eastern part of town where the smith and inn can be found. 23. This is the tiles that you'll be playing for the entire game. So you keep these in order as well. So there's 23. Flip it over. They're double-sided. So there's the true side where you see the image, and then the fog side where if you haven't explored it yet, put that there. Okay. Tile 11. The hills by the village where the stone circle stands. Okay. The road through the forest used to be much safer. Tile 25. 25. Okay. I'm trying not to look at any one of them. So tile. Ouchtown population Canje. Yes, it hurts. It's not even like it's not fun. It's not fun. And finally, tile 16, a wolf house somewhere in the meadow. Yeah, we're not going. We're just lovely, lovely, warm lady who's just minding our business. So movement, and I'll talk about that as soon as I hit OK because it's day one. So let's show you this. Day one, it's your turn. Refresh one of your effort dice. Cool. That's day one. So let's get my effort die back in there. Basically, you can use that to add on to a roll, and once you use the dice, it becomes exhausted until the app says you can unexhaust again, or you get something that lets you do that. So, movement. I can move 2 spaces orthogonally only. I cannot move diagonal. If I hit a space that has no has not been discovered, I immediately end my movement, and then which goes into my next phase. You get 2 things to do per turn. You get to move, and you get to interact. That's it. So we'll put her. She starts here, in the center of town. Let's talk about my destiny. So here's my destiny for what I'm trying to accomplish. Deep in your heart, you know the werewolf is your son. What the bleep? Cursed by his evil wife with magic you taught her yourself, the spell is a powerful one, but you know how to undo it. If you reverse the curse, you prove her guilt and bring her to justice and get your son. Cool. Okay. So we've got first now that we've got stuff to do. We have a destiny to fulfill. We can either perform a healing ceremony, help 3 townspeople in need so they agree to take part in the ritual, or we reverse the spell. Find and bring 2 ritual items to the Romani camp. When you're ready, go to the stone circle in the west to fulfill your destiny. So, well, I'm a witch. This is medieval times, and my son's a werewolf. Will the people be helpful to me? Well, I've got intelligence, so I might be able to sway them. Fighting is not strong suit. Let's perform a healing ceremony, shall we? I'm going to do that. So we're going to help 3 townspeople in need so they agree to take part in the ritual. That's what we're doing. When you play this game with someone else, don't tell them that. That's your secret. Don't you do it. All right. Stop. Okay. So let's talk to yon priest and see what's up. So I'm not going to move. I'm going to talk to the priest. Visit the church? Heck yeah, I'm going to visit the church. Children can be such a disappointment. Alright, so visit the church? Yes, we are. I didn't. Ugh. Okay, allow it access. There we go. Sorry, I locked it down for my son using it, that's why. So, the church gathers the faithful every day since the beast's attack. Some see the beast as a divine punishment. Most believe it can't step onto sacred ground. With so many eager to repent for their sins, the offering box is always full. The priest approaches you as you enter. Seems distracted. So this is the interact stage. I interacted with the priest. These options means I get to select as many as I want. Just because this is part of the interact action. I couldn't say interact with the priest and then interact with somebody else in another part of town, but I could do all these options for the priest. So steal money from the from the offering box. No. So I'm gonna ask him what's up. What's up, Chief? I can't believe I'm asking you about this witch. See how we started with this? But I have a dilemma, he confesses. I intended to visit the Romani camp to spread the word of Christ among them. Now my trouble is twofold. First, I won't attempt it without permission from their fortune teller, otherwise it would be pointless to even try. And second, well, now, amid these hellish events, I'm not sure whether I'm prepared to spread the good news anymore. But he called me a witch. But said it wrong. Okay, so here comes a yawn test. I'm going to encourage him. In other words, be like, get out there and do it, jerk. We're going to encourage him. So now we're dealing with number of successes. Okay, this is the part I wanted to talk to you about. Get my dice tray out. On the right side, because my back on my left side hurts. We roll our dice and we add the numbers of the main dice plus any of the effort dice that we want to commit. If it's this symbol here, it means it's an auto success. It counts as one success. What you do with the numbers that you roll, you add them up. You add them up, and that number value will be how much success is behind it. So for instance, for this, I'm going to roll all three. Shake him up, shake him up, shake him up. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. So 4, 7, 8, 9. So you add these numbers up, 4, 3, and 2 for 9. You go over here to this intelligent test to 9, and every peg behind it is a success. So basically, if right now I have 2 successes, if I rolled really, really well and had an 11 or less, it would have been 3 successes, but I have 2. So I go back to Yawn app, and I say I got 2 successes. 1, 2. Confirm. Do you really think so? The priest is still torn, but your arguments seem to work. So be it then. As soon as the fortune teller agrees to see me, I'll go pay her a visit. Okay. So what we do then at that point is clean up. This becomes exhausted again. And we put this back here. These are your exhausted sets. These are the ones that aren't, so we're good. All right, what do we do next? Pray. Yeah. Steal money from our... I'm going to ask the priest about my destiny. That's what I'm going to do. Let's ask the priest about our destiny. Our density. Oh, look, my face. Hey, everybody. So we are doing perform the healing. So I will scan card. And it says, I would help you, he says, but not before my dilemma is resolved. Okay. I think that's the end of us talking to the priest. I don't want to steal from the priest offering because my deck is there. Praying probably does some form of healing, just guessing. You know, that's what churches do. So I'm gonna leave. No, no, stop it. That's it. I'm done. So end turn. Am I sure I'm done? Yep. Alright. That was the end of that. Day 2, refresh and effort die, so I get 1 back. Hit OK. Alright. So he wants to see what are we going to do. So day 2, I got my effort die back. The fortune teller, huh? Let's go to the other side of town over here. Eastern part of town where the smith and the inn can be found. Oh, what's up here? The Wolf's Howl, Stone Circle, and a road of problems. Yep, let's go. Let's go to town. So we're going to that side. I'm gonna say yes. This part of town houses the inn and the craftsman's dwellings. Usually, it's teeming with life. Now the street is empty. Flip this card. Get to see. Steal if he's gonna be a jerk. So the pictures are coming together. Okay. We're gonna put down card 52 as the world builds out around us. I just say 4, 5, and 6. The hanging tree stands where two roads meet. This is the hanging tree. Here. Wolves howl. The forest do not welcome. What to do? Okay. Heels are frozen solid. 54. Goes up. Ow. Here. Okay. And we've got a point of interest, which is the inn here. And we've got the smithy. Grab one of these. Oh, no. Here he is. Nope, that's the guy with the big old axe. Here he is. They're super tiny, very hard to. So he is the smithy, which the mayor's house stands empty. Here? What happened? And we're ready to go. So my first action, I'm going to move here. And let's check out the mayor's house. Let's check out the mayor's house. So the mayor's house. We're going there. Go to the app. Mayor's house. Sir. The house is eerily quiet. Snow drifts cover the path. It's clear no one has been here for a few days, at the very least. Both the mayor and his wife disappeared just as the beast showed up. What happened to him? Well, I can't break in the door to maybe. My rolls don't suck. But we're gonna look around outside. We're gonna do that. Oh, you can still see the dice thing, so I can roll and keep this up. And let me put this to the side just. There we go. Alright. I'll just roll a regular 2. And just look around. Roll a 3. That's what I rolled. 3. You know how much successes I have on a 3? Let me show you. How much successes do I have when I roll a 3? Oh, look. Nothing. I could do a, I can use my talisman to get +3 on a test. I'm just going to be sad that it's going to be used up. So, but you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to commit my talisman to get +3. So, 5 successes. So it says +3 successes in a test where you got 0 successes. So I use that to get 3. 1, 3. On the app. Get us back there. Firm. You walk around the house but find no other way in. Strange amulets hung outside and symbols carved in the beams attract your attention. Some you recognize, some are much darker. Gain a talisman. Hey, I used one to get one. So how does this work? That doesn't mean that I'm like, okay, this goes in the discard and I can take it back. This card is actually removed from the scenario. So it's gone, and I grab another number, yet another talisman. So there's a finite amount of talismans in this game. Cool. Got that. Open the door with a scan. Why am I scanning? I don't want to. I don't want to open the door. Yeah, I don't have anything to scan to open the door with. So, that will end me. I don't have anything to scan to open the door with. So that will end my turn. Day 3, refresh another effort die. So I've got 2 effort die now. Right? The name is Destinies. Alright. Drawn by rumor. Oh, let me pull this up so I'm not. You want to read along with me? Drawn by rumors of the monster, the bishop himself arrives in town. He takes up residence in the church, and it's said that he offers a reward to anyone who slays the wolves threatening the faithful. He believes them to be in league with the beast. The priest was seen traveling east towards the crossroad, burdened by some troubling dilemma. So I guess I was not able to help him. So replace the priest. He's gone. The bishop. Why I could not play this time? I'm bishop. Looks like guy with a hat. These things are so small. Uh, I don't. Oh, here he is. I do have. Right. Okay, put the bishop there. Okay, and it's my turn on day 3. It's the bishop. All right, so I have 2 refresh die. Let us. Yeah, he went east. He went this. Let's do it. What am I doing? I'm going to die. I need to help, right? That's my thing, is to help 3 townspeople in need. Let's go to the inn. I'm gonna go to the inn. So we're gonna visit the inn. And the townsfolk inside are busy discussing current events. In the days of the beast, there's much to talk about, but they fall silent as you join them, and they quickly make their excuses. Rumors of your interest in the monster are spreading. Someone pushes a talisman into your hand. Protects you from evil, they say about apologetically. Gain another talisman. Life, good. Okay, so I've got 2 talismans in my inventory. All right. So buy yourself a meal for 1 gold. Ask about your destiny. Ask the innkeeper about an item. Um, I don't have 5 gold to give him at all. Oh, I should read this. Oh no, I already did. The inn is warm and welcoming, despite the air of anxiety caused by the monster's arrival. Hunting trophies cover the walls, mementos of the innkeeper's past. Townsfolk exchange rumors in hushed voices. The innkeeper seems distraught. When you ask, he explains that his trading partner, carrying a substantial amount of coin, is days late. The path through the woods is growing dangerous, he explains, and I'm not sure about the inn's future if I don't get the money soon. So I can help him by finding his partner. I'm assuming buying a meal also heals. So let's not that just yet. He's probably not going to help me while he's worried about his destiny. Um, I want to waste 1 goal on a meal. I will help him out, but let me ask him about my destiny. Are you gonna see my face? I could help you, ponders the innkeeper, but I can't leave my business before my money problem is solved. Yep, so I gotta help him. I'll end my day. Refresh my third die. All right, day 4. The missing mayor is the main topic of the town gossip. Some blame his disappearance on his wife, who is widely distrusted. Always blame the wife. She's a strange woman who is rumored to dabble in arcane arts. The sorceress, some called her behind her back, when he disappeared. Okay, so he went with money into the woods, is what he said, right? The woods, which wasn't safe. I think this is the woods. Wolves howl in the forest. So this is the forest. This is an unsafe path. What's that? That is the hangman's tree stands where 2 roads meet. So the priest went here, but the money problem is here. I'm going to go visit the blacksmith because we're exploring. I don't have to worry about time. I want to buy a weapon because I want to be able to go to these woods to fight. That's wasting a turn. Whatever. Let's do it. We're going to the smithy. Visit the smithy. Yes. Okay, let's get some info up on what we can buy. Not much. Set up Smithy's trade stack with card number 27. Card number 14. Card number 5. 16 and 10. Come on. Can't do it. Need 10. Okay. All right, so these are the cards that we have from the smithy. Yep. No timer for me. Sorry, I didn't see that, Janet. Welcome. No timer for me. So crossbow 2, always on your turn. On your turn, start your either degrade my my dex or increase my strength. A sword that you can discard in your test. Don't roll any die. Instead, you get a total of 10 success. Well, 10 value on your roll. A hatchet, plus 2 success, which is a discard, so it's a one-time use. It's a trap. On a dex check, don't roll any of the dice. Instead, roll that. Lockpick, increase for each other item you own. And that's where we are. So we've got these that are at the smithy. That crossbow looks pretty dope. On the start, you may decrease your dex, decrease your strength. And get matching mark. Put that here. These little things indicate, they basically match who has what. So you saw me when I did Dungeons of Infinity with A through G. This is the same. So this is what he's selling. Alrighty. So let's... Hope you feel better, Kate. Pulls are not great. Okay. Yeah, no timer on. No timer on. Sorry, I was looking at this. I should have paid attention. Yeah, I'm not doing the timer today. Because I like to explore. I like lore. The smith is extremely busy. Apart from his regular work, the appearance of the beast has caused many frightened townsfolk to seek out protective amulets and charms. Fortunately for you, he is well versed in working with silver. Ooh. I can steal some. I don't want to. I don't want to steal some. I could, but I could also roll all 1. Let's see. Take a look at his wares. Give him a silver item. Ask him about your destiny. Let's ask him about my destiny. You get to see my face again. Hey, there I am. Why is it the innkeeper? The innkeeper fears something has happened to his supplier. Okay. I'm talking to Smithy. Sure. Since he knows about charms, let me ask him about the charm. Ask him about this. Many still believe those to ward off evil. I don't have a silver item to get him. I could buy something. See, the crossbow is 2. The sword is 1 gold. I'm going into the woods. I might need to take this sword. It's going to give me 2 success. The hatchet will give me... Oh, well, the hatchet is a weapon. It's also a discard. It gives me plus 2 successes when I test. So that's actually better. And it only costs 1 gold. I'm buying the hatchet. I'm buying it. Take a look at his wear. The smith is a master of his craft, and his goods are top quality. So I am going to buy the hatchet for 1 gold. And I get a plus 2 in the fight test. So I'm going in the woods. Use my 1 gold. Buy thing. Okay. Cool. And we end our turn. Refresh a die, but I haven't used any, so I'm good. The beast attacks. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so let's see what happens. Did not expect that. The beast attacks. The grounds around the noble manor to the northeast become a scene of slaughter. Men and animals alike lie dead. The manor's gates are shut. The town hall is hastily transformed into a field hospital. The victims are lucky a doctor who was passing through their town. So we've got a doc. You know, right here. And we're back. And we're back. But I'm going in the woods. I need to talk to that doctor. Whatever. I'm going in the woods. So I'm going in 42. Because I got an axe now. We will go to 42, which is wolves howl in the woods. Really good place for them to howl. There are wolves in these woods. It is wise to venture. Is it wise to venture alone? Like, wise to venture alone? Okay. We're getting 24. Okay. I'll show you all. Well, you'll see what it looks like there, right? I'll just put it out as I built. There's a broken cart there. Okay. And the wolf's lair. Okay. Okay. So that's where we are. Built it out. Put the broken cart, the wolf's lair. Remember, we're worried about supplies. I mean, I'm assuming the broken cart might have the supplies, and then you just tell old boy, sucks to be you, and keep trucking. Let's check out the broken cart. Let's check that out. Visit your son. I don't want to. Can't make me. So visit the broken cart. A merchant's cart lies overturned in a shallow ditch. Crates and barrels lie strewn around the path. There's no one in sight, and the horses have been scavenged down the bloody piles of bone. A crow, seemingly unafraid of you, remains, occasionally pausing to watch you with strangely clever eyes. You're not clever, whatever. Can I catch the crow? I don't have enough decks for that, but that would be cool. Well, I'm good with taking a look at tracks. So let's take a look at the track. And this might be a tough test, so I'm going to use 1 effort die. 2, 4, 6. I got 1 success. Hey, because I can roll terribly. I got 1 success. Exhausted. Please come back. Dice rolling. It hates me. Okay, so 1 success. The snow is bloodied and trampled. You have no idea what you're looking at, but it's certain that something gruesome happened here. Was it the beast? Okay, let's search the cart for lost stuff. Uh, barf. Okay, so I'm going to let's see. My rolls have been terrible. If I fail, I am at least well, the hatchet I'm saving for fighting. So I'll use another one. 4, 5, 6, 7. For this. Hey, I got 2 successes. Look at that. 7. 2 successes. All right. Hey, I got some money. Money, money, money. Alright, so you pry open some of the crates, and among the frozen and damaged goods, you find quite a strange sum of money. So there's 4 gold that I pick up. Then there's the crow catch deal. Why the heck not? Well, there's something to scan too. I don't know what you want me to scan. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Nah, I'm not gonna enter. You have lingered for too long. A snarling pack of wolves is on your trail. This is not a moment for valor. You must run! Oh no! Burn down the monastery! So we're doing a run. I'm gonna be rolling all 3 of these. This is probably not an easy thing to do. Eee, I might die. I've got a 4 plus a success, which is just 1. Because my run is a 5. I got a 4 plus a success. I shouldn't have used any of that. So I got 1 success on this. I'm going to die. I'm in danger. Oh, I exhausted all my dice anyway. You run as fast as you can, but the wolves are faster. A short and desperate fight ensues, but luckily the carrion still strewn about the crashed cart makes for an easier meal. The pack abandons the chase, leaving you utterly exhausted. Exhaust all your dice. And then I refresh one at the next day. Okay? The beast was seen running through the woods. It's moved inhumanly fast. Okay, I need to get out of here. I need to geo. So I will go to. I'm gonna go to the hangman's place because remember, when you move, you can move 2 spaces in places that have already been explored, or 1 space to 1. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, and that will end. That's my move. So I'm going to this hangman's area. Hey Dan, what's going on? So we'll flip this over. I'm not listening to you, Dan. So we'll flip this over. The crossroads where the hangman tree grows, an ominous place. And we're going to tile 34. Okay. The noble manor lies that way. That away. Okay. Here's the hanging tree. Ropes hang from the gnarled branches. The hanging stands as a warning to those who would break the law. I am the law. I can't break the law. I am the law. All right, the priest is here. Two roads meet here. Some claim the crossroads are the place. Put the priest here where we knew he was going. That ends his turn. We know he's here. What is 24? Oh, I have to interact. I interact with Hangman's tree because we're not ready to talk to him yet. Yep. A red-headed girl in Romani clothes stand beneath the dead tree, looking at something high up. See that? Points at a gnarled branch high up, right next to the old hangman's noose. She doesn't even turn towards you. You realize she's showing you a bird's nest. I had a crow, she explains. She found all sorts of treasure. She stashed some real valuable things up there and left. Finally, the girl looks at you. Maybe you can help. So if we caught the crow, we could have given it back to her. We could climb the tree with what? Let me take a closer look at the tree first. I am not strong. Can I chop the tree down? Would that be better? I'm just gonna roll. Nope, I'm just gonna roll these. 5. 1 success. You were rolling on a 4, you jerk. Anyway, 5. So 1 success. You search around the hanging tree. Both the eerie atmosphere and the girl's constant talking makes it hard to concentrate. You find nothing. Okay, so let's talk about what these symbols mean. The first one, lose. So you see the symbol at the bottom is in blue. That's my intelligence. So I have to shift one of my intelligence scores to the right by 1 because I lose intelligence trying to keep up with this girl. Cool. So I'm going to make that 4 because 7 is just what it is. So I'm going to move my 4 to a 5. I also exhaust one of my dice, which I should have rolled that, but I gain an experience point, which is this. I can use those experience coins to upgrade moving one of these 2 places or moving 2 of them 1 place in any way that I want. Okay. So I'm going to do that now. That's why I came to the screen before I continue on. So I'm going to spend this. And you can't have them stack on top of each other. Be better with the deck. Okay? I'm going to move this 1. This 1. So that's my 2. Spending this to do it. Okay. So what are we gonna do? The name escapes me at the moment. Canje may know. What? Well, you gotta tell me what it's about. Hey y'all. I don't know what game that is at all. Seems like a weird game. Alright, so what are we gonna do next? Give her a crow, we don't have one. Climb a tree. Ooh, that might be bad. Ask the girl about an item. Ask the girl about your destiny. Well, she wants to see what's up in the tree. I don't know what I'm supposed to scan, so let's try to climb the tree. There's nothing to scan, so I can't climb it. Cannot do any of these things. Are useless to me, so. Brush a die. Husband of a witch, son of a witch. Whoa. Oh, nothing could have come from this. So some say about the missing mayor. Others claim the sorceress summoned the beast to kill him as she hid in the dark woods. My turn. Okay. So let's go up to this one above. Oh, I got money actually. What can Smithy do for me? Ooh, I know what the Smithy could do for me. I'm going back to the Smithy. As going back to the Smithy. So I'm gonna go back to the Smithy. Ooh, doing that here, and I'm gonna buy a lockpick, and then I'm gonna go pick that door at the mayor's house. I'm gonna go back to the Smithy, interact with the smithy and visit the smithy. Yes. Take a look at his wares. Yep. And I'm going to buy some stuff. I'm gonna buy a lockpick for 1 gold. For the one, buy a lockpick. And it says, when I use a discard, increase one of my decks for each other item you own, which means 3. Which means I can increase my decks by 3. Aha. Okay, so that will end that day. There's nothing really else to do for him right now. I'm ready to go back to the manor on my next day. So refresh another effort die. And next day we're going to the mayor's house. Yep. And I'm gonna try to. Why can't I use a lock on the door? Force it? I don't want to use a hatchet. That's a bad idea. Force it over or go through the lock. I'm going to go through the lock with the lockpick. And I can use that, and it says increase my dex for each other item you own. Through the lock, going with the lock. Okay. You make short work of the lock. The path inside is open. The house is dark and quiet. Discard the lockpick. So let's see. I get to increase for each other item you own. I own 3. So we're gonna do 1 for running, 2 for that, 3 for that. Then we discard luck. Okay. Coming up. Quiet darkness, a faint smell of herbs, dust. Neither the mayor nor his wife, the sorceress, are here. Books and ledgers lie on the table along with coins. The walls and the floors are decorated with animal hides. Well, first we're going to take that money. The money is out in the open. Your mission is of great importance, and you need all the help you can get. Yes, please. Get 2 coins. You need it more than they do. The feeling of guilt is almost imperceptible. I don't care. Search the house. And we will search the house. This time we're going to do it right. I'm going to roll everything I got. Whoa. So I've got 2 successes. 4. I rolled a 4. I have nothing on 4, but I got 2 successes here. So I got 2 successes. These dice are exhausted. Useless. That's me. Useless. Okay. Firm. At first, you find nothing out of the ordinary, but then a rug lying unevenly, a hollow sound as you knock on the floorboards beneath. The compartment hidden below is mostly empty, cleared out in a hurry, but the scraps of parchment and broken talismans of sticks and bone leave no room for doubt. This is where she used the hide to hide the evidence of her sorcery. A silver key gleams in the dirt, evidently forgotten. What does it open? Get the ornate key, number 30, 30, 52. Yep. Puts them always. Okay. So let me show you the lovely key that we just picked up. Swamp season is all the time in Florida, Dan. I used to live there. This is the ornate key. You may exhaust 1 on, as always, which means not, this doesn't get discarded. You may exhaust 1 on rolled effort die to reroll any of your main or effort die. That goes down here in our inventory. We've got 1 more slot left. Alrighty, so back to Decipher the notes you found. Sure. This is probably going to be a really hard one to check. So, should wait for the next day, but what else? Let's do it. 7. Hey, I got 2 successes for a 5 and a 6. Look at that. Who's the crazy one now? Who's the crazy? Firm. Paws of the wolf, flesh of the thief, blood of the sacrifice. Shape changes, minds fade. Dark things are watching, make no mistake, or you'll attract their attention. Some dark sorcery is written here. The rumor seems to be true. Gain. Okay. That's all she wrote. Okay, I'm gonna spend that. Alright, Brian, take care. Alright, so I'm gonna spend that to get 2. Well, let's make I'll just been okay. Running away, not so much. Gonna have to fight something. So let's get fight for 1 and fight 2. So I got move fight to 4 and 6 respectively. That ends my turn. The mayor's house offers nothing more to find. So remove that. Okay. A9. Alrighty. So what do we want to do? So I made my fight get a little bit better, just in case I need to do a thing. Going to go north, Miss Tessmacher. North. Walls are frozen solid. Ugh. This does not bode well for me. Okay, so we're going 54. Ow, ow, ow. Flip. Ow. The patchwork of frozen mud, snow, and dried grass. A bleak sight. There's a farmhouse. A small farm stands at the edge of town. Strange plowman. Plowman. A strange plowman. What's happening here? A strange man seems to be plowing the field in the middle of winter. Okay. And then we're going to talk to the plowman. He pushes his plow, yet no oxen pull it. Rats sit on his shoulders and slither through his clothes. Uh-oh. What is strange? Plowman greets you with a smile and a wink. You are not like the others, he notes. The others are unaware of fate. Listen to his rambling. His words of rats, plagues, and wars may be confusing, but as he notices your attention, he turns to you. Your sins are delight. I must admit. And like all good sins, they must be rewarded. He laughs, and you find yourself holding a gift. 1 gold coin. Hey, I got cash. I'm liquid. Then he laughs again and shows you. By God, what is that thing? Cruel amalgamation of flesh stitched together, oozing corruption. He notices your look and waves the terrible thing at you. This? I noticed it at the stones when I came here. It was too delightful to leave there. Want it? Planning any ritual? That's not my destiny. I don't need ritual items. So I don't. No, no, I don't want it. Don't want it. Feel free to come back when you change your mind, laughs the plowman. In return, I will only require a card that holds your fate. What could he mean? A card? Like the ones the fortune teller uses? Let's take a close look. Yep, let's do it. I'm gonna roll all my dice. So not true. From November to May, it's absolute heaven. Where do you live? I lived in Orlando. It From November to May it was hell. From May to November it was the seventh layer of hell. So I'm not sure where you might live by the ocean. I lived in Orlando. 4, 5, 6, 7, which gets me 2 successes. Let's see what. What sort of madman plows the fields in winter? What sort of strange riddles leaves his mouth? Where do the rats come from? The details of the wrongness of the scene to see comes gradually. The smell of sulfur. The fact that neither the plowman nor the plow nor the plowman himself seems to leave any tracks in the snow. A dreadful realization draws upon you. The plowman gives you a mischievous smile. Okay. The dark spirit, banish it. I will do no such thing. Because I don't have a card to do any such thing with. And the turn, and the day, brush a die. Nothing. Okay. So just go explore. I need to find the fortune teller. I'm gonna go to the left 16. That's where I'm gonna go 16. I need to find the fortune teller. Okay. The briars and rocks are covered in snow. Not much else to be seen. We're gonna be putting out 10. Ruins of the old abbey lie in this direction. Okay. And we've got a horse in peril. The horse is managing to evade the wolf for now. Despite the freezing cold, water still flows. It's holy spring. In the far corner of the meadow, a dramatic scene is unfolding. A horse of rare beauty is being assailed by a ravenous wolf. For now, it's managing to evade the predator, but how long can it last? Refresh one of your dice. This is happening. This is happening, folks. Horse in peril. Defenseless creatures in peril. A stallion of great beauty is being harassed by a hungry wolf. For now, the horse is able to keep its attacker at bay, but it's clearly exhausted and the frozen field offers no shelter. Your arrival buys it some time as the wolf's attention turns momentarily to you. We are going to fight. And we are going to fight with a weapon. Fought with a hatchet. So it's hungry, it's large and hungry, but it's no match against steel. Soon the wolf lies dead. Gain bloody trophy. Card number 2. Bloody trophy, and I'm discarding the hatchet. Once it's gone. I'll show you what bloody trophy looks like. Go. Ooh. So this is the bloody trophy. It's a charm. If you have a fight at 1, gain 2 experience. Ooh. That's cool. Okay. So we're going to try to tame this stallion. I don't know what I can use to help with it, but roll some dice. With soft words and patience. Do it. Rolling everything. Oh my gosh, that hurt. Wow, what trash. What utter trash. We got 7, so I got 2 successes. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 2 successes. What garbage. Okay. Hey, seems like you have a good hand for horses. Spending time to approach slowly and speak softly, you manage to climb onto the horse's back. Doesn't object. Gain stallion. Number 43. I got me a horse. Of course. hey, this is pretty cool. It doesn't go away. This is a horse forever. So I don't know if anybody else got the horse before, but I got a horse. Stallion. Animal. Always gain +1 to my move range. So my move is now 3 instead of 2. And it's always there. My inventory's full though, so I need to do something else about that. Alright, defenseless. That's it. So in turn. Yes. Nothing else worthwhile happens on the frozen field. So we remove Ow, the horse in peril. And hit OK. Lost, and the next day I get 1 back. Okay. Alright. Oh, I haven't been moving. Need to find the fortune teller. Where are you, lady? Let's go down here. If I catch the crow, I could give it to the girl. Probably get the stuff that's in the tree, but not right now. Yeah, let's do a holy. I'm gonna go to the. Let me check out. Probably not a set of healing, but let me check out the holy spring. I'm gonna check out the holy spring. Later, Dan. Thanks for joining. This is the holy spring. Despite the freezing cold, a small spring flows from behind the moss-covered rock. Townsfolk believe that this is a holy fountain. They call it St. Simon Spring. The rocks are warm to the touch, so is the water. Barely the footprints dot the snow around. Let's drink some of the water. They say the water from St. Simon's Spring holds miraculous properties. Feeling its strange warmth, you're inclined to agree. Gain number 9 and refresh a die. So remember, I'm full up, so I have to get rid of something to gain. Holy water. Reroll any number of. Ooh. I will be getting rid of a talisman to keep the holy water. So the talisman is dropped on the ground here. Mark it. Okay. And I refresh another die. Feeling good, feeling good. And then we're going to analyze the footprints. And we're going to roll all of it. All of the dice. I'm rolling all 4. Three, 6, 9, 10. Still just 2 successes. Good grief. That was a good roll. So 2 successes. No, I don't want to discard. So 2 successes. Confirmed. Tracks are a few days old and covered by fresh snow, but you never lost sight of them. As you follow the trail into a thorny thicket, you stumble upon a grim sight. A boy in peasant's garbs lies dead in the snow, cold and almost blue. There's no question that he froze to death, and in his hands he clutches a devilish horned mask. His other hand is bloody and mutilated, missing its finger. But fallen. I get an experience token for finding. I pry the mask from his cold, dead hands. I don't want to lose another talisman. I have to get rid of something to get it. Sure, why not? Why not? Why the heck not? Let's pry it from his cold dead hand. Which is just a regular roll. 2. Here on the side. So I'm going for a 6. I rolled a 2. So 0 successes. I am going to use my talisman now. And my talisman states that +3 in a test where you got 0 successes. So it worked out. So I rolled a 2, which got me nothing. But I'm going to use this says +3 successes in a test where you got 0 successes. So I got 3 successes on that. Wow. This is why talismans are good. So I got 3 successes, and we'll discard the talisman. Firm. Carefully and delicately, you pry open his dead fingers. The mask is warm to the touch, like fresh blood. Dark powers hangs over it. So, gain Horn Mask. 39. Okay. This is the Horn Mask. +1 in each test where you roll total less than or equal to 9. Okay. That's there as a ritual. A ritual. Wow. Oh. Okay. Spring finally freezes, surrendering to winter. Did this gruesome event weaken its power? Okay. Refresh die. Okay, next day. Before we go to next day, let's upgrade. Make some stuff worthwhile. I'm going to spend this. Make myself a little bit better here. I have 1. I gained 2 experience here, so I can spend that to move this one 1, 2. Then I'd be 1 away from using the bloody trophy to upgrade myself. But I think my intelligence, I need a little bit more help. So I'm going to go 1, 2 on intelligence, moving that one down to 9. Okay. Okay, now what do we want to do? I said I need the fortune teller. I'm going to go to the west to number 10. So let's see where that takes us. Next, floor tile number 10. Flip it over. An abbey stood here once, now nothing but a wind-blasted ruin remains. The ruined abbey. Ow. The ruins, ominous as they might look, radiate calm. Got a mausoleum, because there's always good stuff in that. Time has not been kind to the mausoleum. And that's where we are. Okay. So okay. Let's check out the ruined abbey. Not much is left of the abbey, just a crumbling ruin lost on a snowy hill. But some miracle, some cracked stained glass in a remaining window is partially preserved. The rare winter sun gives life to its vibrant colors. Masterfully crafted, it must have been magnificence in the alley's glory. Let's take a look at stained glass. And you're rolling for. If I get less than 9, I get +1. If I roll an 8, I get 9. I'm going to. I don't want to fail this. I can do the reroll holy water if this thing tanks. So let's grab the. Like that. Like that. 3-1. What the who? What is that about? So I'm going to spend the holy water to reroll any number of dice. All of them. Trash. Straight up trash. 4, 5, 6, 7 +1 would make it 8. So I got 2 successes. That was some hard trash right there. So this started. The figure is vibrant in the rays of the sun, moves as if alive. 3 knights, burdened with chains, walk a long winding path, and at the end, an angel awaits. As you try to focus on it, a shadow briefly falls over the ruin. A piece of glass is missing where the angel's face should be. You shiver and fall to your knees, burdened with knowledge do not gain an experience token. Okay, so I got an experience token. I am going to upgrade myself. Crap. Lost die. So talk about my upgrades before I go to this. I'll be doing a search the ruins. I want to gain 2 experience tokens from Bloody Trophy, so I'm gonna take oof. Yeah, I'm gonna take this and go 1-2 with it. And then 1 more experience should get me. I'll spend. Now I'm gonna search the ruin. So I roll these 2 alone. Let's see what we got. Got 6. Ooh, that's 2 successes. That's 2 successes right there. So 6 for 2 successes. Hey. See what we get. All right. Can it be? Tabernacle is left intact. It seems unlocked, but ages of disuse has jammed the hinges shut. So refresh one of our effort dice. So we can open the tabernacle, but might gotta work. But it says it's wedged shut. So I probably need more than that. I'm not gonna open this. I really would love to, but I'm not. Ooh, I really want. Oh, nope, I'm not. I'm gonna end my day. Set an effort die. Let's go to the mausoleum. You approach the mausoleum, noticing old but still visible footprints. Footprints in the snow. Someone must have been here recently. Time has not been kind to the structure, leaving the stones crumbling and the entrance wide open. The interior was robbed and desecrated long ago. The cover of the sarcophagus is broken and cast aside, but if forgotten glitter among the bones. Yet you have a strange feeling there must be more to use this place. Well, let's get the money. Get 2 coins, because we like buying things. And then let's search the puzzle. We're rolling it all. I got 4, 5, 6, 7, and a success, which gives me 3 successes. Good. 1, 2, 3. Firm. Refresh a die. Some old valuables overlooked by past thieves still glitter among the rubble. But what's this? Find a pathway hidden behind the sarcophagus and masked with briars. Narrow stairs lead downward. I don't want to. I need to find the voodoo lady. That's what I need to find. And let me that's an action. An interact action. Picking up items. Dice examples, scanning desk cards, item trading, tests, experience skills, events, virtue, finale, solo mode. Each player's inventory is limited to 5 numbered cards. If a player gets more than 5, they must immediately get rid of excess items to have 5. Excess items are discarded or abandoned. Abandoned items are placed near the map and an unused pair of trade stack markets. Wait, what? Abandoned items are placed near the map, and an unused pair of trade stack markers is placed on one of the abandoned items and one on the character's current map tile. This shows where the item was dropped. From now on, any player who visits any points of interest on this map tile may, as a free action, pick up the item and add it to their inventory. What the heck? Let's go through the door. I have nothing to add to it. I have an ornate key. Try to unlock it. Ornate. No, it's all the way. Worked! The key fits! The door opens smoothly. It's clearly been used recently. Inside, drowned in an eerie light, stand a pedestal upon which an occult folio lies. its cover is adorned with sigils that make your vision blur. You can feel an aura of unholy power around the book. Gain occult folio. Whoa! This thing is cool. The moment you take the folio, the ground starts to shake. You escape in panic. As you clamber up the stairs, an avalanche of stones tumbles down, nearly crushing you. As soon as you are out and stop to take a sorry, as soon as you are out and stop to take a calming breath, the mausoleum collapses. It is removed. This is a cool item. Let me show you this item. This item is the cult folio. Always, after each test where you roll a total of 10 or a total greater than or equal to 10, gain an experience point. Greater than or equal to 10, I gain an experience point. Oh. In each one of your tests where you roll +1, in each test where you roll greater than 9. Okay. So that's okay. I still had the 2 experiences from last time. It wasn't less than, it was greater. Okay. So okay. Your turn ends. A4, refresh a die. Alright. I can go pick that back up, but I'm full up. I got 4 items that are always on and 1 that I can use. But I just need to get to 1 on this, and then the bloody trophy can happen, and I can be good. Okay, so let's move to the farmhouse. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then go to the farm. Let's do that. Exploring's fun. The farmhouse. Yes. You enter the hut and come upon a quarrel between the poor farmer and his wife. Not only did our boy disappear, you hear, but we'll soon have no chicken if nothing is done about that flock. The farmer looks for help with nothing in return but his future assistance. We're going to tell them about the dead boy in the spring. Let's do that. You tell them of the dead boy you found. You lead them to the place, and their tears are confirmed. Their grief is deep, but so is their gratitude. Somehow, the morbid discovery was better than the horror of not. You might as well have this, says the farmer, handing you some coins. Found it under the boy's bed. What trouble must he have gotten himself into? I am rich. Okay, hunt the fox. I don't have anything to hunt the fox with. Maybe I could do it with a crossbow, but I don't have anything to hunt the fox with. I have to hunt the fox with something. I could get the crossbow, decrease one of my dex, increase one of my fight to trigger this thing. So yeah, let's do that, and then we're gonna come back and hunt the fox. So I'm done. Refresh a die, so all my dice are refreshed. We're going to move to the smith. Mm. Mm. No, maybe. Go. Give me my 5. 5 or 34. Or do 1, 2, 3, so I can get the 24. Let's go to. What's. Ooh, this might be what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm going to 24. So I'm going to move from where I am because I have my horse and I can move 3 instead of 2. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3 to go to 24. Romani camp is warm and welcoming. Are they not afraid of the beast? Flip the card over. Camp where trading takes place and where fortunes reside. wagon. The wagon belongs to the Romani king, always surrounded by celebration. We are going to talk to the fortune teller. Yep. Set up the Romani's trade sack as lantern, a horse, medicine, and a torch. One. Keep it my horse. Lantern, 12, 12. 15. 30. Okay. Take a look at what she's rocking. She has horse, medicine, two of these. Has a torch. That lantern sounds awesome. Each time you explore. Wow. Okay, so that goes on first. Okay, so we've got some stuff to do. A quieter part of the camp, the fortune teller's wagon is treated with reverence. By the entrance, a few older women are performing a ceremony of some sort, blowing smoke over a talisman you don't recognize. One gives you a toothless smile as you enter the wagon. I feel I can help you, says the fortune teller. You must tell me. Pauses. Unlike the priest, wants to talk, but doesn't know how to ask the fool. So let it purify a ritual item. Well, let's do. Let me speak in defense of the priest first. I'm gonna roll all the dice I got, which is all 5. So I've got 6, 7, 8, 9 plus a success. That's 4 successes, good people. 4 good ones. So if you're looking here, I'm at 9 for that one. So it's 3 plus 3, 6 plus 3, 9 plus a success. So 1, 2, 3 success makes 4. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fortune teller laughs. I had hoped he would gather enough courage to come here himself instead of sending messengers, but it is what it is. If you convince him that he can ask his question safely, I will welcome. The priest arrives soon after, stopping as you leave. Believe it or not, you were of much help to him. You may not always see eye to eye, which, he adds, stop calling me that, but I see your kind heart, and I will join you in the ceremony. I'm sure you have a good Christian on your side. The first volunteer has agreed to join your ceremony. You will need more. Place the place. He's gone. Oh, bud, now. What else do we want to do? Ask the fortune teller your destiny. The Romani king promises to help those who go after them. Let the fortune teller divine your fate. I could get a ritual card. I can purify a ritual item. Well, I've got a lot of unpurified stuff for sure. That occult folio seems. Wait, what did I roll? A 9? Well, your roll total. I almost had a 10. Almost. If I had a 10, I'd have gotten an experience. Darn it. Okay. Back. Feel exhausted. Um, purifying them. Have her purify this. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna lose this book. But you know what? Let's purify the horn map. Purify an item. Let's do the horn. What knowledge of witchcraft you may have is dwarfed by that of the fortune teller and her companion. They guide you in their rites of song and smoke, and learn much. The darkness that lingers in the unholy thing recedes, and only plus. If you ever feel a newfound power inside you, first ritual item purified. One more and you can begin the ceremony. Darn it! Guard the horn mass. I do not need to do that. Okay. I don't want to give her anything else. That's why I didn't do the key either. That would tick me off. Um, I got gold. Tell me my fate. Spend 1 gold. Gain tarot card. Plus 7. Her eyes lock onto yours, gazing deep, as if into your heart. Passion. Take this. Your kind heart drives your spells and your charms, and you get good, so that the fiery shore will forget between them. Pray someone will come to remind you. Place a single card onto the table. Her words fill you with a fear of something you don't accept. Get tarot card test. Fight test. If all your dice are exhausted, increase intelligence. Actually, ain't too bad. Which is this card. Take that. Back on the map. Really do. I don't want her taking her. Alright. Let us check out. The guy needed a tarot card. I know that. I could have done that. I got one person. This guy's business stuff is not helping him. So actually, I need to probably go over to this side. I know I want to check the King's Wagon, but I need to find that the blacksmith stuff. I can get there, but let me do that. So I'm gonna move to 25. Flip 25. An old road skirts the forest edge. Flip 25 over. Venture. So we're gonna have number 4. Go here. So this is the entire map of where we are for the intro. Okay. If you venture this far into the woods, you are still with lost month. Good. Oh no! The beast! The beast is still lurking nearby. Beware! Ah! Okay. So let's not do that. I'm gonna deal with the lost monk. Humming a happy tune, a fat monk trudges through the snow, red faced with his tonsor glistening in the winter sun. He waves at you and smiles at your approach. It seems as though he's drinking wine from the water. Here to help a fellow traveler? Ask him what he's doing alone in the wilderness. Help him brave the snow. Let's ask him what he's doing in the wilderness. Yes, I will need that. It's important, the monk winks. I can clearly see you're in need of some good deeds. You start to object, but realize he's right. Your deeds have left you with a heavy weight on your conscience. One, let's help him brave the snow. We've got dice to roll. I've got 2. I rolled all ones, folks. I rolled all ones. All one. I will. It says you may exhaust 1 unrolled Oh, one unroll to re-roll the rest. That's a 4. Got one success. After a strength test, if all your dice are exhausted, you may increase your intelligence by 1 for the tarot, which they will be, so this is going to proc. Nope, don't have that. Exhaust one unrolled. Woo! One! One success! Oh, man! Oh, all ones! Who the fuck it? Right? He is so short that the snow almost reaches his waist, and his bulk makes it difficult for him to move through the thick snow. You attempt to clear a path for him, but progress is very slow. Soon you both rest. Okay, so do this. This is here. After each strength test, if all of your dice are exhausted, I may increase one of these by 1. And increase this one down to 4. So I moved 5 to 4. Okay, that's all I really got. Your turn, yes. Today. Might be able to do that again. So let's this. Because how can I roll all ones twice? Lost monk. Help him again. Because who's ever done such a thing as to roll all ones once? Hey, this is pretty good. 4 and 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 roll, which means that the occult folio proc that gives me 1, and 11 actually gives me 3 successes. Wow. I got 3 successes on this one. So that was cool. 1, 2, 3. And all my dice will be, so I'll be able to move my intelligence again. Oh, this is gonna be great. This will be great. Alright, so let's. The snow is deep and the muck is short. After making slow progress for a while, you decide to clear the way for him, at least until you reach a proper path. You're both cold and tired as you reach friendlier terrain. But the monk sits down on a fallen tree trunk, catches his breath. Tell me, he says, do you believe in fate? Yes, I do. Which? Wise, he laughs. Many threads of destiny are being spun right now, waiting to be entangled or woven into a new tapestry. Keep an eye on. Cool. So, before we continue with this, oh yes, we're gonna make this happen. So I got higher than 10. I moved that down. Right? Yes, I did. I did move that to a 4. Um I got an experience point. So I'm gonna spend it to move you to 1 and move you to 5. Spending this. This says here, if you have a token at 1, gain 2 experience points. So I'm going to use that. My trophy to get 2 new experience points. Hey! Then I'm going to spend 1 to 1, 2, taking that to 7. And then the other one. Go to. Let's make fight worth something. Intelligence, I really want to go to. Go 1, 1. Two. Now, here we go. All right. Now let's get back to the story, shall we? Gotta roll some dice. The monk smiles. Say, could you bring me a stick force over there? Question comes out of nowhere, catching me by surprise. If I had a proper staff, I'd manage on my own. Ask him what he's doing alone in the wilderness. And also ask about my destiny. If I do that, I refresh one of my dice from that. I'm going to ask him about my destiny, my density. The old Pathfinder barely escaped beast. Had to leave behind all what he had with him. All right, let's go find him. Let's go find him a stick. So we're gonna roll these. I got a 4 and a success. Well, 4 is, so I've got 2 successes. One from the die roll and one from being on 3. So 2 successes. You want to remember to see my card. One's on 3. Confirm. Soon you return with a proper sturdy stick. Shocked, you see the monk is no longer there. You look around. Nothing. Not even footprints in the snow. There's no trace of the jolly monk, just a silver cross laying in the snow. You would swear you hear his laughter as you touch the 30. I think I can exercise this 30. Exercise the demon. Ooh. First item, but I don't care. This is the crucifix. On your turn, on the start of your turn, you may exhaust one effort die to increase your intelligence by 2. Okay, that's cool. Okay with that. Monk is gone without a trace. What? And brush a die. I don't want to fight the wolf. If I go to the wolf lair, it'll probably bother me. I help monk. I haven't talked to. Let's go to town and talk to the medic. That's where I'm gonna move to the. I'm gonna move to the town. I won. And talk to the medic. Dreams of agony greet you in the dim town hall. Turned into a hospital overnight, it is now a place of blood and death. A dozen inhabitants wounded by the beast are howling in pain, while those who were spared are doing what they can to help get them back to their or ease their pain. The doctor, a new arrival from the city, sits by the entrance, regaining what strength he had. So, well, definitely get the start. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna. I'm thinking of using the crucifix now to move my intelligence from 3 to 2 and from 5 to 4. Or I could roll the dice, and when they exhaust, that's a fight. If I get higher than 10, I get an experience to which I can do it anyway. Let me. I think I may. On turn start, you may exhaust 1. I die to this. Or if I'm lucky enough to roll a 10 or higher, I'll get an experience where I can do it. I'm gonna press my luck. Assist the doc. I'm gonna roll these. Got a 3, 6, 7. I got a 7, which gets me 3 successes. Hey, yeah. 1, 3. I got 3 successes for that 7. You help enough to make a difference. A little hope brought to the suffering folk. So I get an experience token. I get to refresh a die. and I gain money. All in all, that wasn't bad. Okay, so I'm going to use this experience point to put this 5 to a 4, put this 7 to a 6. Okay. Oh, I don't have any supplies for the doctor to use, so I'm going to ask the doc about my destiny. I help. I could help you. Your quest sounds noble enough, says the doctor, but not before I can leave this place properly supplied with medicine. So I need to go back to the gypsy camp, buy some medicine, and then come back. Gotcha. The farmer up north could use your help with some tests. Okay, cool. So now we know the 2 other people that we need to help. Here we go. So done, done. Get another effort die. Okay. I'm going to spend 1 effort die to. You may exhaust 1 unrolled effort die to. On turn start, you may exhaust 1 effort die to increase by 2. Well, I'm going to do 2. Make sure I do that properly. Yeah, move another. Okay. Yep, I did it right. Yep, yep. So my effort now, because of that lovely, lovely crucifix, is now 2, 3, 6, and 12. I'll move that 12 in a second. Okay. Well, we know what we need to do. We need to help the farmhouse. We need to help him get medicine. So I need a crossbow. I need a crossbow, and I need. But I could help the blacksmith as well. I'm pretty sure in the wolf's den there's something, and the wolf hasn't showed up. So what can we do with sell the horse? Do that. Move to the blacksmith. Sell the horse. I have that gives me +1 range to buy a crossbow. Take care of the farm dude. Let's do it. Let us do that. So I'm going to move there. I'm going to move to the blacksmith. I'm going to take a look at your wares, and let's do some work. So I'm going to sell my horse for 2 because I'm flush with cash, and I'm going to buy this crossbow for the 2 that I sold it. Ooh. Sold, and that else. I don't have silver. Yes, I do have silver. I've got silver in form of the crucifix, but I'm not ready to give it up yet. So I could give him a silver item, which is a crucifix that has silver on it. The ornate key does as well. So I could do that to form the silver that I need to deal with the werewolf. Ooh, I don't want to kill my son. That's all I want right now. So refresh a die. Okay. At the start of my turn, on turn start, and exhaust 1 die. Increase you by 2. 1, 2, taking you to 10. And then also increase one of these by 1 to decrease 1 by 1 to increase one of these. Okay, now we're going to move to the farmhouse. Here we go. Farmhouse. Yes. The fox. The crossbow. You wait patiently, hidden near the chicken coop. You don't have to wait long. The fox appears. In search of easy prey, you line up a shot. And the pesky animal falls dead. Poor farmer rejoices. Gain a bloody trophy. Bloody trophies are cool. because this immediately happens. You speak of noble things, says the poor farmer as you explain your cause, and your deeds are also noble. I will help you. Second follower, one more, and the ceremony can commence. Cool. So I want to remind you of this. Here is the bloody trophy that I got, which automatically gives me 2. So I'm up here at the farmer's house. There's still something to do, so I'm going to drop the crossbow here. I'm going to put that bad boy back up just a sec. I'm going to use the bloody trophy, then I'm going to here, here. Okay. And turn. Brush a die. Okay. So let's do this in order, shall we? If you have a thing at 1, gain 2 in discard. And that. Gain 2, discard this. I'm going to do then also at start of turn, exhaust the die, move 2. 1, 2, moving that to 8. And that's an always, so it doesn't go away. And then I get to spend this fun stuff. So this one, I'm going to move 1, 2 to always try to get 3 successes. And that one, I'm going to move 1, 2, try to make my dex a little better. There we go. Then as a free action, I'm going to back up my crossbow, interacting with the dude, because it says when you interact, it happens. I'm going to interact with the farmer. And that'll end my day. Brush another die. I didn't move, I just interacted. And let's do this again at the start of your turn. It says on turn start, you may, and it's an always. So 1, 2. Try to make this 4 successes all day long. And that's it. Okay. All right. So intelligence is the thing I'm good at. We've got one more area over here. We've got a wolf right there we don't want to deal with. We need to do the ritual. Probably needs silver. Let's go over to the mansion. I'm going to go over to the mansion. 34. Go. Ball. A noble abode. The grounds include a stable, garden, and servant hovel. The smell of blood is in the air. Ow. Okay. The manor. The manor towers over the land, its walls safe from the monster's ravages. The stable by the manor suffered greatly in the beast. The grounds look like a battlefield. Recent attack wreaked havoc on the stable and servants' quarters, leaving the place ruined, stained with blood. Fresh dust died. That is fantastic. Okay, so let's check out the stable. Search the rabbit stable. The place looks as if it had been attacked not by a monster, but a tempest. Stable gates are torn from their hinges. The snow is trampled and blood soaked. Most of the horse carcasses have been cleared away already, but the stench of death remains. All gone, cries the stableman. Dead or run away. I lost all the horses, and no matter about the lesser one. When my masters learn I lost their prize stallion, they'll have my head. I sold that stallion. Dang it. Okay, so let's search the stable. I sold it. Does it go into the shop or is it gone from the game when I sell? Selling. Find value of the item for both buying and selling. Doesn't say. I don't know. Horse is gone though. That would have been cool to give him back and see what happened. But let us grab a table. And we're doing that. We have 4, 9. I'm gonna spend these 3. Hurts my soul. 2, 3, 4, 1 success. Hurts my soul when I roll that poorly. Of course I do. Stable is in disarray. The monsters attack in the ensuing chaos left the place in shambles. Find nothing. I lose 1. Push 6, 7. But I gain an experience token. You. Okay. I sold the horse. I cannot help you, sir. Brush a die. Start of my day. I'm going to spend this before the start of spend these 2. One, 2. Those exhaust die to 1, 2 out of 5. Okay, so let's go to. As you approach the banner, it quickly becomes clear that you won't be getting it anytime soon. The walls are tall and the gate is securely locked. Despite the claw marks, it now bare. The snow is covered in blood, and you can hear the distant neighing of a panicked horse that must have escaped the stable. Hey! A wounded mercenary sits by the gate, shocked, wide-eyed. He doesn't greet it. Let's don't have wounds to 10, so I'll speak him first. I'll use these 3. I got 4 successes. That's 3, 6, 7, 8. I got 4 successes. 4. A crucifix. Awesome. Page 9 under trading. When you sell the item goes to the trading stack where you can rebuy it later. Oh, shabop. Are you serious, Janet? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yep, I see it. Thank you, Janet. Alright, so we can buy that horse back and give it to that guy. So, confirm our successes. In time, your kind words bring him back to his senses. In return, he tells you a story. He and his companion were transporting some valuable loot their noble master sent back here from the war with the intention of donating it to the church. They were assailed by the monster just before reaching the mansion. You should be able to track my friend, he says. He ran with the treasure as soon as he saw the creature and it gave chase. He's likely dead now. He stands up and prepares to leave. As for me, I'm off to seek safer employment. Brush it up. Okay. Well. Let us follow the track. Can I catch the horse with the crossbow? Try to catch the horse. I don't have food, so I'm gonna lure it. I'm gonna roll these 3 dice that I just got. See if I can do anything right. Okay, so I'm 1 and 8. Give me an 8. I got 3, 6, 7. Okay, I got a 7, which gives me 2 successes. 2 firm. Hey, I got a horse. With some skill and patience, you manage to approach the horse. It's an old animal, calm and easy to handle. Get a horse. Horse, of course. I'm going to drop lovely, lovely crossbow. Pick up horse. Okay. Okay. I'm going to end my day there. Let me give the horse back. Brush a die. We're on day 24. I've been busy. I'm going to go back to the stables. Visit the stable. Give the horse, give the stableman a horse. This might be one of our lost horses, he says uncertainly, but that's not our prize stallion. I'm not sure it really helps. We'll have to convince him to accept this lesser horse. Amazing. I don't want to, but I guess I do. All right. So let's roll what I got. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 4 successes. And 1 away from 10. That's so annoying. So 4 and 3, 7, 8, 9. So 1 away from 10. But 4 successes. 4. This is going to be a tough one to sell. The salesman hesitates. Do you think my master will understand? Maybe you're right. Terrible monster running around, and at least I kept some of the horses. Alright, discard the horse. Okay. Looks back at the stable one more time. Maybe kind hearts are what we need right now. I don't know much about sorcery and curses, but I will be with you when the time's right. That's everyone you needed. Let the ceremony begin at the standing stones. Hey, 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 hey. Well, let us ask about your destiny. Density. Many have agreed to meet you at the standing stones. Go there. Spend the day. Get a die back. Okay. The beast slinks back into the shadows, leaving behind only the bloody remains of its latest victim. Who's gone? No. Bloody remains are there. So the beast is gone. Somebody's dead. Okay. Back here. I could have gotten a horse. I really could have. But I didn't. I'm going to pick up my crossbow. And let's go. Let's go give some silver to this dude. So I'm going to go 1, 2, go to the blacksmith, and I'm going to give him a silver item. Here, silver, the smith says, quickly evaluating your finds. Oh, holy smokes. Guard the ornate key. Okay. Gain 3 gold. Okay. I'm gonna buy something from him. Buy my horse back and move my fight down 1. So at least let me get a fight 2 every single. Okay. You have a stallion, a sword, and a trap. Uh, I'm gonna spend 1 gold to get the trap. I don't want to fight my son. I don't want to do it. So I'll do. Let's take a look at his wares. Uh, Nothing really else has out. I'm not gonna steal any. Fresh die. Here we go. Oh, here we go. um, oh my gosh, get up on it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna move and let's do it. We're going to 11. Going to 11, folks. Whew. Flip it. The wind sings through the ancient stones, chilling you to home. Standing stone. There's so much stuff to do. Okay. All right. We move there. And let's do the standing stones. There's so much still left to do that I'm leaving undone, and it's bothering me. Ancient symbols carved into the stones are faded, but there's still power here. Townsfolk fear and avoid this place. Okay, so you see that bottom one where it says "You're ready, wait for the townsman." So I can pray to the meditate circle for something. Ooh, I'm gonna meditate the circle first. I'm gonna meditate the circle first. And I'm not rolling any extra die. I got a 4, which gives me 3 successes. 1, 2, 3. You close your eyes, touched by the icy rocks, feeling the traces of ages on it. Minutes pass, maybe hours. As the jointed visions assault your mind, you strain. You will remember what you've seen. When you open your eyes, all that remains are. Yes! Gain an experience token. Yes! Turn in. Refresh my last die. Okay. I'm going to spend this token. Ugh. Because I've got 2 fight. That could work. My evade, I can automatically make a 10 just in case, and I've got crazy crazy knowledge. So I will spend that experience to. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move this high fight. That's a waste. That's just gonna get me to 10. I'm gonna move this evade to 3 and this one to 5. So add a 5 roll no matter across the board. So let me show you what I got so far. Add a 5 roll no matter what I got across the board. I've got 4 successes on intelligence, 2 on evasion, plus I have this trap that would let me just get a 10 on evasion, which would give me 3 success. And I've got 2 success on a fight roll. I could boost that if I want, but I'm not gonna. Let's do this again. Standing stone. I can pray to the old gods. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Why am I doing this? Because the old gods could give me another experience that could help me get some. No, no, no. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. There's no stopping now. All right, so let me put this here. I'm gonna shrink this a little and move it so we can see both of these things together. So shrink this. I want you to be able to see the board as I roll, as well as. All right, you can see the board. You can see my roll tray. We don't have to jump in and out. It is time. Here we go. Stones bathed in the pale moonlight are silent. You know the path leading here well, but few venture onto this rocky hill, especially in the winter. Remove the stable. Remove the farmhouse. You hear faint voices from the snowy valley below. The townsfolk have arrived. You see them gathered at the base of the frozen cliff. What to do next? Does no one remember the path to the stones anymore? Guide them to the circle. I don't want to use this 10 for 3 success right now, so I'm just going to roll. Oh! I'm gonna add one of these. So I got 2, 4, 3 for 7. 7 gets me 2 successes. Oh, okay. The way to the standing stone steep and treacherous in the best weather is difficult to navigate for the uninitiated. Nimbleness surprising for 8. You descend the rocky path and meet the small crowd down below. You lead them through the longer path around, finally reaching the stone circle. Ritual can commence. Here we go. Among the standing stones, such ceremonies have been performed far longer than anyone remembers. It's almost as if the stones themselves remind you of what you must do. One must come forward, they whisper. One must forgive. Best if it's one bound to this land, this village, one familiar to all. The poor farmer or the priest is familiar to all because everybody's praying. Let's go to the priest, and we are going to roll. Oh, spending 1, 3, 6, 7, which is 4 successes. 1, 4. Firm. The priest enters the circle, familiar to the community but still apart, as it should be. Finds himself, much to his own surprise, speaking words of forgiveness. The stones echo his words as he presents the beast as a victim to the pitied, not an enemy. Townsfolk, despite being visibly unnerved by the strange happening, not a creep. Another one must come forth, Stone whisper. One seen as an outsider to bring a new blessing to the gathered. The outsider too must forgive. Oh, that would have been the priest. Um, one as an outsider. The stableman. We're gonna roll. Wee! This will just be regular. I rolled a 5. Thank you. That's 4 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. The settlement enters the circle, a son of this land, not as it should be. You hope this will not disrupt the ceremony. Again, the stones whisper the words that must be said, and if the dead gods themselves are present as you're gathering, the air grows warmer despite the winter's chill. The moon bathes the scene in silver light. The bonds of the curse weaken. Somewhere, a human soul fights for control. Return it. Gonna die back. Okay. 2. Alrighty. It's peaceful now. The air feels warmer than harsh winter should admit. The townsfolk, not at ease, await what comes next. Time for the third to step forward. You realize that the dead god whispers to you. The farmer steps forth. Let all join in prayer. Let all form a circle. Let all form a circle. We're doing it. Oh, my eyes are like burning. So I'm gonna roll these. And I got 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 4 success. 4. Everyone joins hands and guide them to form a perfect circle, mirroring the stone. One voice leads all in the final words of forgiveness. This is a moment of unity. The community is together to forgive the one who, against his will, brought them fear and suffering. The stones whisper no more as mortal voices take over. Soon the curse will be broken. Slowly, with great hesitation, the beast enters the stone circle. In this strange, peaceful atmosphere at the stones, just from this short moment, no one seems afraid. Not anymore. Its eyes meet yours. They're full of. I don't know what to do, and my eyes are watering. Um, I can either call your son by his name or speak the words of forgiveness. I'm calling my son by his name because he is my son and the rightful king of Zamunda. Call your son by his name. All the cheese. Let's do it. Oh yeah. 7, 8, 9. 4 successes. Confirmed. The name, known to all and so dear to you, spoken aloud, the beast gaze meets yours, and a human compassionate glint returns to its eyes. Oh my gosh. Among cries of panic, its shape shifts and changes. The beast form shrinks. Fur falls away, revealing human skin. The familiar face looks around in shock and confusion at all the people gathered to bring salvation to the cursed man. The town's mayor, your son, has returned. Oh boy, oh boy, oh! Woo! The mayor returned, and he brought a tale of treachery. The townsfolk did not react kindly to the story of his wife's betrayal. Only at his behest she found herself exiled. A sentence too lenient in the opinion of many. Was it kindness on his part, or was sentence her to wandering in poverty and more cruel punishment in the end? The witch proudly watched her son regain her rightful place, and for many years to come she helped him guide the town toward a brighter future. Some called her a miracle worker, claiming no witchcraft could be used for good. In return, she offered only mysterious smiles. Soon the winter ended, and with it the memory of this bloody time. As spring came, celebrations were held. As survivors of the winter days stood merry and eager to leave the darkness behind, little did they know that their predicament was but the beginning of something much grander. And did you enjoy playing Destiny? Oh yeah. Please consider ranking Destinies on Board Game Geek. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Please consider ranking. I will rank it, but not here. We always want your feedback. So we have completed Nature of the Beast, and Feast of Famine is next. Oh my word, we did it! We did it. That was awesome. I, yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. I enjoyed this a lot. This is fun. So tomorrow we're going to be playing part 2, which is a Feast of Famine that we're going to be getting into there. I'll keep the box small so I'm not shifting all the time. So I'll make sure to get it in a good place that we can all see the table as well as that box. So this is me just kind of getting used to the app. But cool, we beat that one. Now we just do Feast of Famine tomorrow. So I'll set up the stream for that. So we do that and have some fun with it. Cool. This is a good time. So what's to come? What's to come? Tomorrow we're gonna do Feast or Famine, and Sunday we'll be playing Hexplore Sands of Shirak, and then we're probably gonna get more into this because this was fun. This was a lot of fun. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, my YouTube subscribers. Thank you, my Patreon members. Closing in on 400, so fun stuff to happen when that comes up. And I hope you're feeling better, Kate. I hope your cold comes over. I hope my back is better because it's hurting. And thanks for joining me. I appreciate you for comment here. See you later, everybody. Bye.